Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicol Concilio and welcome to the video, y'all. Dude, I just hit my head so hard on this back thing right here where my decor is. I saw stars, bitch, okay? Typical Monday morning tings. We are gonna be doing a little mini review today. And I figured since, there hasn't been very many big launches that have been coming out, and I know a lot of you guys love to watch me for my reviews, so I figured we will start this little mini review series on products that are interesting but aren't huge launches. For example, Colourpop Mulan launch was the last full huge collection launch that I reviewed on my channel. Since then, I've done the Fenty Beauty that was kind of blushes limited to one product. And since a lot of you guys asked me for it, we are going to be trying out the Patrick Ta brows. And this is the shaping wax. I got the tinted color. Now, this was not sent to me. I did buy this, and as you can tell, I have been using this, so I do feel comfortable enough to give an extensive review on it. So without further ado, since I want to keep these kind of short and sweet little reviews, and hopefully you guys are into it, I'm gonna zoom y'all on in and we'll get started with a rise. So when I first bought this, I got this in the Sephora VIB sale, and I remember Patrick Ta had an event, and it was all about this new wax product, and I was so intrigued from watching on people's stories, and I was I need to buy this once it's out to the public and available. I got it in the tinted shade because I figured, you know what, my brow hairs, they just are so light. Me laying out in the sun doesn't really help them either because they get super blonde, and I figured if I want to play around with wax in general, I might as well get some with a little bit of a tint to it because I do need that color for my brows. So at first, when you feel this brow product, you're wait, it doesn't come off. What is this? What does it do? And I was what the hell? And then I read on the back, and it said activate with setting spray. So that's where I was kind of oh crap, okay, that's how you do it. So what I have learned from using this product is that it does make your eyebrows very flat. So if you are someone who appreciates texture in your brow hairs, or just you like to have a little bit of volume to it, I guess is the right word, I don't know. I do feel you may not like this product, but if you are someone who does have curly brow hairs, and let's face it, we're not getting our brows laminated right now. We're not getting crap done right now. This could be a good alternative to lamination. There's nothing in my brows, and I definitely do have a little bit of lamination left over, but I noticed that it's quickly depleting. We are gonna go ahead and take the All Nighter Urban Decay setting spray, do a little squirtsy squirts in there. And then what you want to do is take your spoolie and just go in and kind of rub it back and forth. That'll activate the product, and I kind of get it all over the spoolie. And we're going to just go right on in with this. And what this is going to do is really straighten and tame your brows. If you have problems with it sticking in one direction, if you have curly eyebrows, which I suffer from that, you will love this, I feel like. This is gonna help a lot with how you want them to be shaped more than anything. So we're going in and we're just shaping these puppies. And as you can tell, just from looking at my right eyebrow, it is pushed so much more up. It is way more full looking compared to my left eyebrow. So more than anything, this is a shaping mechanism. The tint, if I'm gonna be honest, I barely even feel there is a tint. Barely colored. It's very light tint. I mean, let me see if I could get a little bit of it on my hand. Yeah, you can barely even see the tint. You could see it a little bit, but it's a very faint tint. Let's go ahead and do the other brow. And I added a bit more of that setting spray. We're gonna lather up this puppy and we are gonna start to shape her. So this brow, my left brow, is actually the brow that is getting rid of the lamination the quickest. So this does really, really help for my left brow. I'm trying to brush them up as much as I possibly can because that's the style that I like. That's what I look for in a brow. I love a messy brow and it basically is like ready to go right away. And what I do to clean off my spoolie is I have this color switch that helps get off eyeshadows from your brushes or other products. I just kind of rub it in here and it takes off the product really well. So going back in, I like to go in with no additional product and really shape the brows even more. That way it's not gonna get like too clunky or anything really fast. And I will say there is going to be a learning curve with this. You can add too much product too quickly. So taking a look at these brows, right? They're both done with the wax. You still need to fill in your brows. This isn't gonna be a situation where like, oh, the tinted one is so tinted enough that it fills in your brows for you. Like it definitely does help a little bit, but as you can tell, my brows are still really sparse looking and just not as full as I would like. But again, this brow product does help get your brows in the shape that you want them to get. So I wouldn't say this is necessarily a thing that's like, oh yeah, like all you need is this and you're in your kit or like in your eyebrow stash and you're ready to go. I would say this is a really good like primer to the brows, if that makes sense. It's a good primer, honey. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows quickly off camera since I wanna keep these like short and sweet. And we'll be right back with my thoughts and what I recommend for those of you who are interested in this. I just wanted to quickly show you guys the difference. So this side is the Patrick Ta just alone, and then this is with Patrick Ta and Glossier. So like I said, this is definitely a product you're gonna need to pair with other things, but I think it like preps your brows so nicely. Another thing I love to do with this wax, and a reason why like I personally like it, after it's been on your brows for like a minute or so, it doesn't really set that quick. Like you can really play around with them still, and if you want like I could still brush them up or tone them down. That's like what I really love about this. All right, so I'm gonna zoom you out and tell you my thoughts and such. I have been able to use this now for a little bit over a week and I truly love it. I think it's great for people who have curly brows. I think it's great for people who wanna get their brows going in one direction, but they kind of don't. I also think that this is, and I'm saying this is, the alternative to a soap brow. Stop putting soap on your brows and on your face. Oh my God, stop. If you are someone who loves a soap brow, you are gonna love this, and not only is it gonna be better for your face and your skin, it's a lot easier to travel with than a bar of soap, okay? Now, I will say, if you are someone who has thick brows, if you are someone who has straight brows, if you like texture to your brows, do not buy this. You will not like it. It makes your brows stick very flat to your face. That is what I like. I have curly ass brows. My lamination is about to be gone completely. So I am looking for something like this. However, if you have straight brow hairs that already stick up how they want to go, and if you have thick brows and if you want texture, you're not going to like this. So purchase it with that in mind is basically what I want to say to this review. But I think overall, like, this is a product I will continue to use. I've already been using it for a week straight, almost every single day. So, and again, I pair it with my Glossier Brow Flick. That is how I create those hair-like strokes. And I really like this product, you guys. So if you are interested, it is available on Sephora right now. Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these little mini tutorials. We'll see, you know, maybe we could do some more. Hopefully more makeup and stuff will be coming out. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye.